All right, in this video lesson, we will be working with factoring trinomials. Now, the last lesson was factoring trinomials as well. However, in this one specifically, A is not equal to 1. So here, A is going to be multiplied times C, and we're going to get a number that is not C. So in the last lesson, this was 1. So 1 times C gave us C, but this is going to be like 2 or 3. When you multiply it times C, you're going to get a number, and that's going to be the number on top in the X game. And then we have, of course, B in the bottom of the X game. Then we're going to have to use the reverse box method and find greatest common factors in order to actually factor the trinomial. So this lesson is a little bit different. Hopefully this video will make it clear. We're going to do a practice problem together. All right. So in this first example, we have 3x squared plus 10x plus 8, okay? So the first thing we will do is we will play the X game, okay? So remember, the number on top is going to be A times C. So for this example, we are multiplying 3 times 8. And 3 times 8 is 24, okay? So 24 is the number on top. And then at the bottom, we just put B, which is 10. All right? So 10. So again, we're looking for the factors of 24 whose sum is 10. All right? So let's think about the factors of 24 first. Oh, and by the way, we are going to put those numbers here. Okay? So the factors of 24 are 1 times 24, 2 times 12, 3 times 8, and 4 times 6. Well, hopefully you notice that 4 times 6 are the factors of 24 whose sum is 10, okay? All right, and both of these are positive, so we're going to use positive 4 and 6. I'm going to go ahead and write those in here. So we have 4 and 6. Now, different than the last lesson, okay, we are going to have to create a box, the same as in the box method, okay? But we're going to do the reverse box method. So we're going to put the answers in here and then determine what the factors were. So in this box method, in this top left, you're actually going to put the 3x squared from the original trinomial. Okay? So we have 3x squared. And then in this bottom right-hand corner, you're going to put the actual C, which is 8. So we'll put 8 there. Okay, and then in the two diagonal corners that remain, we're going to use the like terms of, or the factors of 24 that we found, 4 and 6. And it's going to be a 4x and a 6x, all right? So I'm going to come in here and I'm going to put 4x and 6x. Remember, those were our like terms, and we add them together, 6x plus 4x, we get 10x. All right, now, but to find the factors of this trinomial, we're going to have to factor out greatest common factors of these terms inside this box, okay? So here's what I mean. We're going to look at the 3x squared and the 6x squared, and we're going to take out the greatest common factor of those, okay? We're going to take it out and put it here. We're going to look at the 4 and 8 and take it out and put it here. And then we're going to look at the 8 and 6x and pull out the greatest common factor and put it there. And the 4x and the 3x squared and put it here, okay? Now, I'm going to erase those so that we can see the numbers. But again, we're going to consider 6x and 3x squared. What do those terms have in common? Well, first of all, they have an x in common, x squared and x. And the greatest common factor of those is the x, okay? So we certainly can take out an x, but we can also take out a 3 because 3 goes into 3 once and 3 goes into 6 twice. So we're taking out a 3x, okay? Out of these two terms, we're taking out a 3x. Now, what about the 8 and the 4x? What can we take out of the 8 and the 4x? Well, we can't take out an x because only one of them has an x. But the 8 and 4, the greatest common factor of 8 and 4 is the 4. So we're going to take out the 4. Okay. Now that we've done both of these horizontal-like terms, let's look at vertically. Okay. So we have an 8 and a 6x. What can we take out of 8 and 6x? Well, the greatest common factor of 8 and 6 is actually going to be 2. 2 goes into 6 and 2 goes into 8. All right. So we're going to take out a 2. All right. Now the last ones we have to look at is 4x and 3x squared. First thing I want you to notice is the x. Okay, we can take out an x. All right. So I'm going to write the x. However, the 4 and 3, there's no greatest common factor of that, so all we can take out is the x. All right? Now, all of this is positive, so these are our factors here. All right? Remember, this is a plus 2, and this is a plus 4. So our factors are 3x plus 4 times x plus 2. And again, these are the factors of this trinomial. If you multiply this binomial times this binomial, you're going to get the answers inside of this box, and then when you combine 6x and 4x, you get 10x, okay? All right, so that's how you factor a trinomial when a is greater than 1.